After you have entered purchases through the Purchases/Receive Inventory window, you can select Tasks, then Select for Payment from the menu bar to use the Select for Payment window to pay multiple vendor bills. When you select this option, the Select for Payment filter selection window appears first. You can use this window to select the invoice and vendor filter criteria used to select the invoices to pay. In the Select for Payment filter selection window, you can enter a date for the check in the Check Date field. You can then choose to filter for invoices due before a certain date by typing that date into the Invoices Due Before, or you could choose to filter for invoices by entering a discount date into the Or Discounts Lost By calendar selector field. You can set additional filter criteria in the Include Invoices section. You can set it to include all invoices or only invoices. If you select only invoices, you will need to type in the number of days past the due date with balances over whatever dollar amount you then enter. You could also filter by vendor and either select all vendors or vendors that are from a specific point in the vendor list to another specific point within the vendor list. You just have to fill in the vendor IDs in the From and To fields. You could also only select vendors that match a specific vendor type if you type the vendor type that you would like to match in the Type Mask field. You can also check the checkbox for Always Take Discounts regardless of due date to always calculate and take the discount for the invoice even if the due date is passed. When you are done, click the OK button. This will bring up the Select for Payment window, which shows the bills that you have entered that match the selection criteria that you have input. It shows all outstanding invoices, credit memos, and prepayments that match the filtering criteria. It also automatically selects all entries for payment. You can click the Pay checkbox for any that you don't want to pay, as each bill is set to be marked as paid by default. You can mark all the entries shown to be paid or unpaid by clicking the Check All or Clear All buttons in the toolbar at the top of the window if that's easier. Also, each vendor will be issued a single check no matter how many invoices are being paid. Once you have selected the invoices to pay, make sure that the information at the top of this window is correct. When you are ready to print the checks, just click the Print button to print the checks to the selected vendors.